the gal that's teaching him this says, no, I see you. Seeing on the inside. And I think that's really a parallel to this too, that all the time, is to see that horse as best we can from the inside of him.
Right? So I'm not pushing him, I'm taking him off you. There, okay? So he feels that. Oh my goodness. Oh, so we're saying about how to slow him down too. I'd offer him a little release, and I think about his feet getting heavy. Because what? Because his feet have a spot where they can push off and go fast, and his feet have a spot where they can break, right? Every foot has that spot. Best way you can with your horse. Just release that neck back to me. There. Good boy. Right? Here's the direction. Ready? And here's the release. This is the outside rein I'm doing right there. And you notice when he went to pull his head there, I actually released rope to him. And he came right back. There. Good boy. He's a little curious. So right there is an example of someone who's asking how to release the root of the neck. See how it brought his mind right back. He doesn't know me. He's a little curious. He's like, what's going on? But his mind came back. Okay. If I start to release this rope, what's his hind leg, Christina? You see how I'm just releasing this rope just a little bit on my hand? You see that where that takes him also, right? So we started to build a few smaller releases in the beginning. Now I'm getting with his whole body. Good boy. Everybody take a breath. See how he needs to take a breath? He needs to take a big breath. He's like, I don't think I can do that. Everybody's sort of staring at me. Okay, I'm going to come down here and invite him to put his head down. Why can he not stay? He can't stay because he's got a bubble of energy that's coming up because he's tight, right? So if we just bring that down, see if we can bring the head down. I get out of his eye. Get in one eye, not in the middle, which is where he kind of put me there. Release the rope to him. See what he can figure out there. Let me give him a minute. So, coming back to the topic, while we just set that on the table for him and invite that, so we kind of think about that space again. Oh, look at that. Okay? So, that's what he needed to do, wasn't it? To be able to get still, begin to get still in his mind needs to be where it's still. He can't be still in his body if he's not still in his mind. So there you have, good boy. It's a good response. So coming back to the topic, that's right, just hang your foot right there. So I stomp his foot there with the float. Good boy. Yeah, he's such a boy. She's over there. Isn't that cool? He's checking in. He's going, well, where'd Christina go? There you go. Good. You see how he's starting to relax and his mind's coming to me, really just because I've been focusing on what could I do to help him do that right in that spot. And he's getting quite curious now, okay? So now I'm kind of getting with his whole body, releasing that foot, and he's getting, you see how he's getting it up there? Good boy. I'm sorry, I quit looking at it. Now we'll go ahead and add a thing in. So for those of you who've worked with some of this already, this is the next piece for you guys. And it relates to directly with the turns that we were riding yesterday. This is how you do this from the ground. You can train this in with your colts or straighten things out with these leaning shoulders and stuff like that. Okay, so we'll do a turn this way, see what happens. He's looking the wrong way. I would like to go to F. Can he come around? Yes, I can. With this a little bit more. So we're going to offer the float as I take this space here and see if he can make it around. Oh, look at that. He did. What a good boy, right? So, can you see that what I just did there relates to what we were doing in the riding yesterday? Does that come together for you guys? Okay. Good. We talked at the very, 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 very beginning about what are the things that make us uncomfortable with our horses is when there's a disconnect, right? Is what it boils down to, is when there's a disconnect. When we're on them, the mind is off someplace and we've got the feet buzzing or whatever it is. The things that are troubling to us is when there's a disconnect. And so what I'm saying here is that what's beautiful about this, one of the things that's beautiful about this approach is that that sensitivity is what we're working with.